dollar, the bottom of the bill sits on this line, so that you're not, what we don't want to do is sit it like right here on the floor, on the, at the bottom of this, and it'll mess up your dollar, your currency. So what we're going to do is stay on this line, and it'll give you an inch from off the bottom of her fishtail dress. So let's get started with that. Now, what we're going to use is, this is what I'm going to use. And I like using these. I think you can, which I've done it before, you can hot glue it. But I find that the way I like to do it is with the balloon. See the glue dots? The little dots of glue on there, little sticky dots that you put balloons together with, or just many things you can use it for. I stick it on the back of here. You see? On the back. And I'll take my money and I'll put it right down on that line, and I'll press this dot down. Press the dot down. And I can tell you, it ain't going nowhere, 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 nowhere. So that when they're trying to get their money, it's not a hassle. You can just pop it off. So when they're ready to spend the money, it's not like, tearing the dress up, because afterwards, when the money's gone, you still have a very cute outfit. So this is the gift that kind of keeps on giving. So what a nice greeting card this is. And I hope you all like it as much as I do. I'm so excited about it. I talked about it to my kids over and over, and they're like, Mama, just go ahead and do YouTube and show the world, because you are so proud of it, and I am. So let's keep going with these little glue tabs. Okay, we're gonna just grab a tab. See, it's stuck on that tab. Take the tab and the tab of this, and we're moving on. Okay? Stay on your line to keep you uniform. Okay? And we're going to get, this one is pretty long, as I tell you. I can kind of see that if it's too long, that to just go ahead and just clip it a little. And I'm going to go next. And try to keep your lines. You see, like sometimes I go crooked, you can straighten it up. Go ahead and straighten her up, because she was leaning a little crooked over here. And let the dollars touch each other, but not bend each other up, but kind of touch each other. And sometimes, if you like, and you don't feel like it's stable enough, you can just take take a piece of tape, and you can go underneath that dollar. That way you'll know you're not dropping it. I just went in here and put like an inch or a half-inch piece of tape under there, and it makes you feel more like, okay, I have to carry this in the car. I don't want a dollar to fall. And I want to feel good about it. So you can secure it a little more with a piece of tape, just a little right there. But we don't want to make it where we have our recipient of the gift being so frustrated that we over-taped everything. So that's why I came up with using the glue dots. And that's what they're called. So if you go into the store, DOTS, glue dots. They're little dots. So you go to Walmart, craft stores, and you let them know I'm looking for the balloon glue dots. and they'll definitely show you. And they have different size glue dots also. So I think this is the largest size that I have, and it's the size of smaller than a dime. But if I had to, I'd tell them, give me the dime size, because I don't know the real size of it. Oh, I put that in all backwards running my mouth. Pop it off. Pop it off. Get away, glue that. Okay. Put that back here. And you just keep going until you're satisfied. Or what all can fit. Okay, we have this level down at the bottom. As you can see, the money. So cute. So cute. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. And then we're going to do the next layer. Okay. So the next level is we're going to go on top. Let's go on top of there. On top of, when I say on top, you want to have the bottom of your dollar right here to cover this white part, to cover that tab. So you're going to just come right up over it like that. So you see what I'm doing? Yeah, so you no longer see these white tabs anymore. Okay? Just adjust as you go if necessary. Because those little tabs don't have to be that long. Okay, I'm going to go right up over it. Right up over it. And make sure you only put the glue dots on the white tab, not on the money. You don't want the glue on the money. Only thing is going to be on is the magic tape, some scotch magic tape. They sell it at the Dollar Tree. And it tends to come off of money pretty easy. And I try to use the least amount of tape when I was putting this together. It's only 3 pieces. Because there's one here, and you pull it off, and then it has that one right there. Very easy to get your money. I didn't put it all under there where the recipient would be like, oh, this is too much work. So now, be creative right here. See right here? This one will fit. I'm going to put this one down. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And turn it around. see if I can get another one down. Okay. Let's see. There. See, when it comes to trying to turn the curve, because we don't want any of that showing. So you notice that, if you'll notice, I did a little turn to kind of flip it out to try to cover the edges. I turned it kind of out that way. And I'm going to just go ahead so that it doesn't move, because I want that one to be a certain way. So I am going to use that tape and tape it underneath the bottom so that it can stay and cover. It'll cover the edge so that this raw edge is not showing. So let's just keep going. Try the next. Underneath there. And push that down. And try another dollar right here. We're going to squeeze it right here. A little fishtail right up under there. Okay. We're going to take this. And we're going to go underneath the dollar. Underneath the money. Raise this money, this dollar up. And go underneath there and put your, use your little white dot under there. Your little tab. Now, again, we're going to use an inch of the tape and tape it down so that it covers the edge. The edge. Okay? Now, what I've done before is, I think I can get, I know I can add some more money in here. I don't like this space that wide apart, so I'm going to add some more money. So whoever gets this dress are lucky that I don't like to see that like that. So the more I want to cover, the more money I got to put on here. So we're going to move this one over and try to squeeze her in between. Okay. Let's see how that'll work for you. Let's see. Yeah. Let me straighten it out. It's kind of tedious when you're trying to work upside down and all this kind of stuff. Okay. You can get another dollar in there. Okay. Do I have any more dots on it? Okay, we're gonna put one right here, in between here, right there, and pick you up and put you right there. And when sometimes they will like pop up, want to keep them, one the next one to do it, and it can get a little frustrating. So when that happens, it's time to bring out the glue. I mean, not the glue, the 1-inch tape, and tape her down. 1-inch tape and tape her down. It doesn't really have to be an inch. It's up to you. You may want to use just enough to keep that to look, keep it neat looking, and to stop it from popping up in the air. Yeah, throwing you all off track. You lose track of what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve with that popping up like that. Now, I think I know I can get another dollar here. And I am. So, all right, let's see. And on this roll of glue dots, I think I had, because I've used it, I've had it for a while. I think it comes with like over 100 dots. So one roll costs about $4, but it goes so far. Yes, it does. Okay, let's get that in there, that there, and got more money, y'all, more money. Put that there. Cut this, put a glue dot. Like to finish off my edges. Remember, put it underneath the dollar bill, underneath the currency. And this one, I want to bring her out some to manipulate her to swerve out here with this fishtail, to swerve this way towards me, like that. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The fishtail dress. Cute, cute. Now, I'm going to show you why I cut these strips. These strips can go here. You see, and it's covering. I'm going to cover all this. So let's do that. Okay. So, turn it on the wrong side first. Turn it on the wrong side. And just bring it down to where you want it. And get your pen and follow your little curve of her dress. Follow the curve of her dress with the pen and cut it. So, again, I like to cut it a little bit larger since I'm working upside down. I'd rather have it cut too large than to take a chance. Alrighty, I'm going to put this over here like that to cover those dots. You know, you can actually, you know, and another thing is when you put the tape, not tape, excuse me, when you put the hot glue on, only glue the top of this. Not down here where the money is. You don't want to glue. You don't want glue to be on here because it'll be hard for them to pull their money off. So you actually want the glue to be at the top right here and on this side where there's no money. Don't put any glue on the money. So I'm going to show you. Okay. Right here and at the top part, I'm sticking to the top, and a little on the sides. Okay. I don't want my glue to dry, but can you see where the glue is? Yeah, I see it. Okay. Now you're gonna glue it down on the dress. You see, but I didn't glue it here. See right here underneath there, I didn't glue because I don't want any glue on the money. Just want to cover those tabs. That's it. Now, let's get ready for the fun part. More fun. Although all of this is fun, look at her. Oh my God, look at this sexy lady. Sexy lady. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to embellish it. Now, when it comes to embellishing, that's what I love to do. And it's up to you how you'd like to embellish it. I purchased, excuse me, I purchased, let's get this money out of here. Oh, hey. We can do more with the monies. I forgot. We need more money because we need to give her as much money